Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What up, though? It's your favorite couple, but we ain't no couple.
Couple of niggas.
Right.
Couple of Negroes. It's your neighborhood niggas.
Right. How you do?
Hello, motherfuckers.
We're back again with some more bull crap.
You know, we might have to rebrand this bitch and do like a Trouble and Happy kind of thing. Like we gotta find a way to remix the names, and we might just have to 2-man it.
Right.
Fuck it. We might have to 2-man. We might have to Shaq and Kobe this bitch.
Hey.
We figured it out. We had some good conversation.
Obviously Shaq.
I'll take that. I take that. You be Kobe with the fro sometimes too. You got the Kobe fro sometimes.
Period.
number 8 Kobe, not
right. What you laughing for, Isaiah Thomas?
Because that damn show ain't magic. We ain't gonna throw that.
Yeah.
It's when you're on the Lakers and shit. We gotta do something else and shit.
I'd rather be Smush fucking Parker before I be that nigga. Make me Derek Fisher or something, nigga. Yeah. Robert Ory. You don't want to be that magic, nigga.
Do you believe in magic? What up, though, everybody? What's up? Dre Brooks in the building. What's up, T-Boss? We love you, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,
girl. Hey.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all gonna.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, niggas not finna club Shay me. They call it that nigga gay for the last 3 weeks now.
He keep calling himself Shay.
That's his name is Shannon.
I understand.
So his football nickname was Shay. They used to call him Shay Sharp. Shay was short for Shannon.
Well, I mean, the first 3 letters of both of his name is SHA. So that's where the Shay come from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They turned that shit to
Thank
club.
You for
that nigga said Club Shay is a club gay. I said, what?
But why? Why do it have to be that?
I don't know, man.
We always wanted to throw somebody in the rainbow pool.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
My goodness.
I was a little disappointed in that. I thought it was funny when Mike Epps did it. It was, because he's like special ed class funny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he like one of them dumb
you
little niggas.
You don't take him seriously.
Yeah, he gonna say what he want to say anyway. But when Eddie Griffin did it, I was like, man, shut the fuck up. He ain't never been funny to me. I was like, why are you even talking? I ain't never liked that nigga,
really?
Man. I never thought he was funny. He just was like. He was like the Kevin Hart that didn't figure it out. You know how Kevin Hart make the noises and it's funny when he do it.
I love when he talk about
Eddie Griffin
grandma.
do the shit that he over the top. And I never thought that shit was funny. I was just like, he don't have a lot of material.
And that's funny because I think he's funny. He's not in my top 10 though.
Yeah. He don't even come to mind for me when I think of comedians. I don't think about Eddie Griffin's show was probably the show he did with the nigga with the what
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
What did he play in though?
He played that Bill Cosby show.
Yeah, he like Eddie. Yeah, he was Eddie from what was his name on the Cosby Show? Hakeem or Malcolm or
no?
Well, the fuck
Theo.
his name? Theo.
Yeah.
Him and Theo. That's what I remember Eddie Griffin.
Yeah, and I liked that show. Yeah. I did.
It was alright.
It was alright.
I watched the Wayans brothers if that shit.
I love
that shit though.
And it's funny because like people don't think Dave Chappelle is funny either.
I didn't at first. I didn't at first.
I think he's hilarious.
At first, I didn't really, because his comedy was weird. It
you
was
had
like
to think
a lot
about
of
it sometimes. Like you have to really be like, listen to what he's saying and understand the concept of the stuff that's going on. And it's funny to me, but I always been a weirdo, so I love conceptive. This is my term for it. Conceptive humor.
Yeah.
So. Depending on what's going on, just like I love Napoleon Dynamite. It was a lot of people that didn't like that. Man, it was funny as hell because the concept of what was going on made the shit that was happening funny. So,
I ain't like that shit. I like Superbad.
Oh, Superbad was funny as hell.
But I thought with Dave Chappelle, I didn't feel like his comedy. I'm talking about like pre Chappelle show Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think his comedy translated to our audience. Like it was like white people funny. He was cracking shit that white people like. And like as a black person, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it was.
I got some white neighbors in San Francisco, and they always walking their dogs. You like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But the new Dave Chappelle, since he reinvented the show, he diversified his little routine a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like him. I fuck with Dave Chappelle.
But you
like
know,
DeAndre say Dave ain't funny.
I don't care.
He was funny as fuck on the Chappelle show.
Yeah, he was
I
funny
agree with you, T-Boz. On the Chappelle show, that one, them skits.
I was always a Dave Chappelle fan, though, because I'm come from the half-baked era.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And
stuff like that. So I was rocking with Dave for a minute, man. He was just a weird-ass dude.
He always been a weird.
He's still a weird-ass dude.
He always been.
Yeah.
You know, we would have left with the we ain't talking about Dave Chappelle.
Right, we're not talking about, but you know what ain't funny, and what we is talking about that ain't funny, it's child support.
Child support.
And
child support.
My niggas telling us how we supposed to use it. Matter of fact, we even got a clip where a child telling the mama how she's supposed to use it.
Showing and the do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts.
The proper protocol.
How you supposed to use your child support? I don't get child support.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My son's father, he cool. You know, he get him on the weekend. You know, that's his
Should have had a baby by 50 Cent.
Right, have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
He'd have been a millionaire.
And I can't stand Mojo Jojo. I can't stand 50? His ass. Yeah.
He do look like a little monkey a little bit. Little monkey. Curtis. Yeah. He got a monkey name too. Like Michael Jackson to have a monkey named Curtis. Oh, where's Curtis? Like
Big strong ass monkey.
It's for sure a little chimp name for sure.
Smart ass monkey.
Well, let's get to it though. Can we play the clip? Can we play that shit? We had a clip for y'all, 7 Mile Radio. We want y'all to listen to right quick before we get into the topic for the night.
All right, let me get the
cue up this bullshit.
Yeah.
And get to it. This young lady actually had this was the perspective of, this was a text message that was sent to the mom from her 16-year-old daughter.
From her 16-year-old daughter.
Says, my 16-year-old daughter feels entitled to my child support I get from her father. How would you handle this? I also think her father is putting things in her head. Either way, the money he sends is for me to care for her, and she doesn't grasp paying my bills, which also benefits her siblings, is part of this. And this is the text that the daughter wrote to her mom. My dad told me how much he pays you in child support, and he showed me. I just don't understand how my dad pays $1,900 in child support when I ask for something.
Burning his ass.
Also, you use the money my dad sends to take care of me to spend on Aaron and Jess, who I assume are her other siblings, and likely they don't share the same dad. That's just my assumption. Sorry, where was it? Okay. When I ask for something, it's always a problem, and you threaten to take my phone away when I do anything you don't like. If it wasn't for me being here and my dad paying you, if it wasn't for me being here, she misses some words, and my dad paying, you couldn't afford to keep the house. I do love you, but I feel like you take advantage of having me here. I'd rather live with my dad, and I just want you to know for it to happen without making a big issue. I don't think it's right. I don't benefit from my dad's child support, yet you spend it. Well,
So that's basically the child telling the mom, like, hey, I recognize that you don't care about me. You just had babies for the check.
Damn, is she saying that, or is she just
in between the lines? She said, you know, you don't care about me. You don't use the money you're benefiting off of me being here, but I'm not benefiting the way that I feel like I should.
That's what she's saying.
In fact, I see the resources that are coming into this house because of me going into other places that have nothing to do with me. Okay, now let's X out the bills of the house, right? Now, she said one thing, she said in regards to the bills of the house, that you wouldn't be able to live in this house.
You can't afford it,
right? So the quality of life that you have right now is better because of what you get from my dad. And not only that, you spend some of this money on those other kids who have nothing to do with me. Right. So I feel like it would be better for me to live with my dad, because I feel like you are misallocating your resources and being irresponsible with the resources, because it's like some things that I want that I can't have because you spending the money that is supposed to be for me
on
other places. Right now, the X factor in that for me is if she's the kind of kid that actually deserves the things that she's asking for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is she asking for?
That would be, because later on in the conversation, one of the ladies brought up, she sounds like a spoiled kid.
Right.
No, she don't sound like a spoiled kid. She sounds like a kid that's just very observant about the situation.
She sounds pretty intelligent.
She sounds,
She on top of the sis. She like, look, bitch, you fucking up the church's money. Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy's sending 2 bands a month.
To the tune of $1,900. Like
2 bands a month.
That's for one kid. And it sounds like you got at least 2 other kids.
Yeah.
That some of this money is going towards, on top of this maybe lavish house that you know what I'm saying, that we all living in.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. That could be it, or she could be spoiled as fuck.
Yeah.
Because the only way the father, well, I'm not gonna say the only way. One of the things I'm thinking of is for the father to have been ordered to pay her $1,900 a month. He either make well enough money to pay that, or
he's doing very well for himself.
He's doing well, and she is used to a certain lifestyle, and maybe she is doing well.
Yeah.
To be 16 years old and attempt to know what's in my bank account.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up. You talking to me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You might disagree, and you may not even fully understand the concept of everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, but see, I'm me.
Yeah.
I would have told her to get the hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on over there with your daddy. Because that's one less mouth for me to feed, since you so worried about the money. You and this $1,900 can go to hell on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tend to the other 2 that you don't give a damn about at all either.
Yeah. And I get it. There's a lot of different ways to look at it, because you know how 16 years old, you at that age, that's when you
start smelling yourself.
Ass, But you got to think about it like this too. Even with or without her being spoiled, we could, even if we took that point out, she understands the purpose of child support.
Right.
That is the true purpose of child support. That's what it's for. Child support is not for you to pay the rent
not
with.
For a lavish lifestyle.
It's not even supposed to go towards bills. You're supposed to be able to maintain your own lifestyle without child support.
And that's,
child support does not contribute to how you live your life. It's how the life of the child.
It's the necessities of
maintaining
the
life of the child. Right.
Of the kid. Yeah.
So as a dad, I'm pretty sure he having them conversations with his daughter. She like, Pops, I'll ask Mom for $50 so I can go to the movie. She told me she ain't got it. Like, can I get it from you? And as dad, I'm like,
I'm paying $1,900.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, I'm giving your mama $2,000 a month. It's no reason why you should be calling me asking me for anything, because $2,000 a month is well enough to take care of a 16-year-old child.
Most definitely.
Ain't no child in the world need more than $2,000 unless, like, what the fuck are you on life support, or like, unless you got like
you on drugs,
cancer,
right?
you got medical bills or something. You John Q son, you need a heart transplant or some shit.
Right.
But other than that, so I think she just understands.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you
I
good.
had a thought. But it's just like, as the dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess I don't want to make it seem biased or nothing, because I'm a dad and shit. But it's just like, I feel some type of way about my resources going to other kids. I'm sorry. Call me selfish if you want to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Call me selfish
and especially if those kids came after y'all dealing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say y'all was together, y'all had y'all kid, y'all raised y'all kid, it didn't work out, y'all went y'all separate ways. Another nigga come along later on down the line.
I wouldn't give a damn if they was before. If you had them before me, that's still my. And we're not together.
He said, "I'll give a fuck if these bitches is AD or BC."
It's not my responsibility to invest in those kids, and it sounds selfish as hell. But the reason why I feel like that is because there's so many women that drag resources out of men for the sake of kids that ain't theirs and feel like it's right.
Yeah.
And you know
if
what?
the shoe was on the other foot, women would feel. If women had to pay men child support, and this man was invested that money into kids that weren't hers, she would have a fucking fit.
You know what? It's weird that
she would have a fit.
I think it depends on what type of woman you're talking about, because in my mind, as a woman and as the oldest of 5, I have this village mindset.
Yeah, women are very nurturing.
So
sure.
in my mind, whatever the fuck we got in this pile, if it's all of us, even us three, whatever we got, we need to utilize this together. Yeah. You might need more stuff this month, and we're going to make sure you good. We're going to make sure you good. We're going to make sure I'm good. I have that mindset. So to me, she does sound more selfish because so these are still your siblings.
I guess the difference is like just like how you were explaining the climate of the person that you're dealing with, right? Because say my oldest son, mom, say she had a kid prior to or even after my oldest son, right? Would I have a problem with her like taking money that I gave her and invested into it? No, but if I felt obligated to do it, absolutely I would have a problem because I'm definitely not obligated to this shit.
Right. Not definitely obligated.
And that's the thing. Some women blur the lines between you being obligated for your kids and you being obligated for her household as a whole, with it containing other kids.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the thing. Like I'm obligated to my kid. If I just so happen to be noble enough to go ahead and give you something and give help out with the other kids, then appreciate that shit. But you don't obligate me to do that.
You're not,
because I have a child with you.
Right.
I like that. You know what? I had a mom.
Had a
mom. Like she ain't here no more and shit. Let me rephrase that. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, mom.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I was saying my mom had a mentality similar to what you were saying, and I respected that. I respect that about her all the way to this day. She always had that mentality like if you can't give both something, don't give one nothing.
Right.
So even on birthdays, we used to both get gifts. You know what I'm saying? She would make sure, obviously it ain't your birthday, but you're gonna get something too. Versus just having one child sitting there. And my girl like that too. We got 2 kids, so on the birthdays, both of the kids get something. The one whose birthday is not get a little something, and then obviously the one.
But that's just like if you throw a birthday party, the birthday kid gets the bulk present, of it, but you have party favors for those who come, so everybody can feel like
it just stop. You don't want to leave people out. So it's that village mentality, like you were saying. It's that one hand wash the other, both wash the face, kind of thing.
But I do understand and then I'm looking at the age too, me going to the 16-year-old girl, because I was once 16. I'm the oldest of 5, so you can imagine how much stuff you have to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So I understand being 16 and feeling like, hey, I'm here, and I think I should have X, Y, and Z. And I'm not getting X, Y, and Z. So I have a whole attitude because let me understand why I can't have this, that, and the third.
Like hold on. Let me tackle this comment. This is a big comment from Nancy Corona. It says, we were in a custody battle for 4 years in and out of court. The judge kept ordering status hearings due to the other party making false accusations about the child's health and needs. It was extremely costly. We went to mediation. Nothing was accomplished as the other parties refused to compromise on anything. I'm talking about no holiday time, no summer visitation, very little access and time with the children. The most ridiculous offers you could imagine. It took 4 years of that before a settlement was reached between attorneys emailing proposals back and forth, which was still costly. A friend recommended a group of highly secret servers for me. They deal with all legal paperwork, child custody, abuse, divorce, support, and property management. It can get into their cell phones and get you out of this is like some... in case you need this. That was a plug. Like, in case, check them out if you need them.
Yeah. How did you even get on here?
That was like a spam comment.
Right. And we took that out. We really was into it too. You making whore.
We try to get better at paying attention to the comments. You want to get DeAndre comment?
I'm about to delete that shit, man.
Please delete it.
That was spam. Yeah.
Please delete it. Okay.
It say Kirk_Hackman1.
Right.
They gonna steal your whole account. You over there trying to look for some child support attorney.
I'm not saying. Right. Dre says I'm not saying all cases, but most cases that's what we see. The support go to other things in the household other than the child, or what you getting.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, so you file for an increase, and still the child get the short end of the stick. And you know what's crazy is that I've seen this in some cases as well, where the child support, just like welfare, is used as the means to all
survive.
Right.
Yeah. It's looked at as a source of income.
Right. Yep. And the effed up part about it, women like me who actually work, and I could actually use child support
to assist with the raising and maintaining of the child.
Right. I could literally use some child support, but it's something about child support that throws me off, and this is not the show for it. I have a problem with the fact if me and this dude can't come up with a agreement, now we have outsiders who don't even know either one of us, don't know our child or nothing, don't have the best interests of anyone telling us what we can and cannot do. I feel like a piece of my liberty and my freedom, as well as my son's father's, liberty and freedom, is at the forefront of this, and I don't like that.
I don't like that shit either. Like,
that's why I don't do it. But I could use some child support.
Yeah, they send a nigga to jail.
Just throwing that out there.
They send a nigga to jail for being broke real quick.
Right.
That's why it's cheaper to keep her. But David Brown said he and this bitch. He said child support is a stipend and needs to be used wisely. A lot of chicks can't grasp the concept. And then Mr. Legacy Flavor said, I've been paying child support for kids that I couldn't even see. And that part is fucking crazy, right? Because I understand with child support, you're supposed to at least get some type of visitation rights, right? Some type of visitation rights.
You should have it, and you should fight for it. Like, as far as going down there and let them know, I'm not seeing my kids.
Yeah.
And explain why you're not seeing the kids. This is my issue with a lot of men, is that they get defeated real quick and will not go that extra mile. I know guys who went that extra mile and they got what the hell they wanted for and then wanted and then some, because they went that extra mile. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes really just be like, man, not necessarily saying it, but your actions are saying fuck them kids.
Yeah. See, I'm a different kind of nigga, man. And I think it's the Scorpio in me that I think I had an understanding with my girl when she first told me she was pregnant that I'd rather be carried by 6 than sat and judged by 12. Like, before I sit in any white person court and have a motherfucker tell me when I can and can't see my son, one of us ain't gonna make it.
All right.
I ain't gonna do that shit. But I had that understanding from the beginning, and that's a little extreme. And I'm saying it to be funny, but I'm saying it to be serious too. Like,
right.
We gotta have that same type of motivation and take that same type of initiative for our babies as the women do, because they are our children as much as they're theirs.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, too many fathers give up too easily. And I actually saluted you over the weekend when you went live about the shit you going through, because you went through this.
But he went
every
through
step
it.
doing
You know
the fucking
saying?
That's what you're supposed to.
He went through it.
He went through the storm,
and he
with that
probably
shit.
went through hell and fire.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dealing
Hell
with
yeah.
somebody that probably pissed off because he's doing it.
Yeah.
All of this and the third, but it's your baby. That's your baby. You know what I'm saying?
Because your kids is worth it, man. Like,
your kids
you know what I'm saying?
worth
Like,
it.
in the end of the day, shit.
They worth fighting
They're
for.
gonna appreciate it when they get of age. Like,
Let me
shit,
tell
man.
you
Daddy tried this
something.
motherfucking. Daddy fought for you. This what I had to do.
Let me
X,
tell
Y,
you
and Z.
something.
You know.
Cause I ain't gonna get emotional at all. I'm gonna say this with a straight face, but I'm dead.
Gun on my waist. Want to go night night, nigga?
Right, all day. But my father, what I love about my father's legacy, my father was there.
Yeah.
My father was there. My mother and my father sometimes clashed. They separated a couple of times. My father came back and made sure he helped raise us, period.
That's beautiful.
Period.
That's beautiful.
It could have been hard on him. I know it was hard on him.
Yeah.
I seen some things, and I know sometimes anybody who watched the show, it seemed like I'm be hard on my mom. I don't try to be hard on my mom. It's just I've seen some things as a woman I didn't appreciate, and I don't respect. I would never do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've seen some things, and he withstood some things that a lot of men would have
walked away from. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you love your kids,
Yeah.
period.
I think that's the biggest compliment you could ever pay somebody is that they was there. I said this the other day, and I ain't even gonna say I said it. I thought it. I thought it, and I meant to put it in the post, but I said the greatest compliment you could ever pay a person while they here is telling them that how truly missed they're gonna be when they're gone.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people wait to get a person their
Their
flowers
flowers
until
when
it's
they
too
gone.
late. You know what I'm saying? So I like to tell people when they hear, like, man, I'm proud of you. Like, I got a lot of respect for you. I love you. I love what you do. I said that to you. I said, man, I love what you're doing for your son. As a black man, I love the example you setting.
And I
On
think
a platform as big as yours. You're like, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm fighting for my son. I did this. I did that. I did this. I took pictures. I got videos. I this, I that.
and he ain't doing it
you
for a brand.
Man, he ain't doing it for a brand.
clout.
Man. And he just doing it to show that because he know his son is
It's
worth
an
it.
example
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
others that even though they make it difficult,
Make it difficult. You got
you still can do it. This is
Facts.
do
Facts.
it. You know, because
Facts.
it's some bum mothers out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know as a mother how difficult it can be.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand when you go through the stuff like the stuff I went through with my son's father.
Yeah.
And we're cool right now because you have to get through some stuff, heal some stuff, forgive some stuff.
Yeah.
But the way my son's father treated me when I was pregnant with my son
Yeah.
made me never want to carry another man's child ever.
Right.
Ever,
Right.
let alone his. I will never give that gift because I go through the pain of having. I risk my life bringing your
Absolutely.
kid in the world.
Absolutely.
So fuck you, nigga, if you gonna mistreat me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
and the way most women handle hurt like that,
Yeah.
even though I didn't go there, is that we hit your pockets up. That's what we
Yeah.
know how to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So,
And then the fellas respond in the wrong way and just be like, well, fuck all y'all.
right,
Fuck
right,
everything.
right.
Type shit. You know what I mean? So and friend, you know, like somebody just said, friend of the court ain't in the favor of the man. Like, ain't you go to FOC, them niggas not looking for you. That shit is not. It's not that system is not bent in our favor in a way.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
not.
I urge.
I
That's
hate
why.
it.
That's why I urge to everybody. You know, I took my time and picking the person I decided to have a child with.
Yep.
I waited till I was 28 years old
Yeah.
before I even started having raw sex. I was rubber digging it.
I ain't had my first one till I was 35.
Bro,
My
I was-
second one.
I
that
was-
I was
fucking
36.
I was rubber digging it my whole
Rubber
my whole 20s. I was rubber digging it.
Right, we
I
some old
swear to
ass
God,
parents.
I was like, nigga, no, because I didn't want to make the mistake of making that,
Right.
you know, and going through this. And I
Right.
feel bad when I see people go through this shit because, you know, I'm super pro black, so I love seeing black families. I love
I
seeing
do
black
too.
love. I
I
love
do
seeing that
too.
shit. And that's something that, you know, as a man, like I can relate to what you were saying about your pops. Like as a man, that's something to make you stick in there and go through the motion. Like it's like, man, black love, black family, black, you know what I'm saying? Power. Like those are things you have to kind of go through. You go through the ups and downs. You ride the wave in a way, to make sure that you able to be there for your child. You know what I'm saying? And be a part of their lives.
That's your main focus.
That's your main focus.
You know
what I'm
what's crazy is that when we get together, and I'm a no, it's not for us. Legacy Flavor said FOC is not for us. It's not for the family at all.
He's
It's
talking
not
about
for.
men,
It's yeah. Well, I mean, he's talking about men, but as a woman, from what I see, it's not for the family, just in general.
Yeah.
Period.
It's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
business part.
It's the business part.
Yeah.
It really
Of
caused a
children.
rift. Yeah, it caused a rift in families. It caused a rift in the dynamics between the father and
Yeah.
the children,
Yeah.
between the mother and as you can see,
Yeah.
even with what we're talking about, it's causing a rift. But
Anytime you incorporate money, there's gonna always be an issue.
It's gonna be an issue.
I tell people all the time, and I said it here too. I said I feel like church is the business aspect of religion because it costs you to go to that motherfucker. Marriage is the business aspect of love because it costs you to get married. It costs you to get divorced. FOC is the business aspect of having children because you stepping that bitch is gonna cost you something, whether you
Right.
lose, win, or
Whatever.
draw.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you know what? So back to the point I was gonna make is that what we do as individuals, we look at other individuals and we look at superficial stuff like,
Yeah.
damn, he fine, you know what I'm saying? He this, he got a nice car, he got a nice job, you know, oh damn, she fine as hell looking up.
She got a fat ass, big
you know
ass
what I'm saying?
titties.
And we look at that
Busting that bitch.
right, superficially, we get together on some superficial stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what's real? Them kids, those
Yeah.
individuals that we create. And they don't deserve all the superficial stuff that
Facts.
we
Facts.
create around
Facts.
them. And it got to get to a point where when the hell we as the adults going to grow the hell up.
Yeah, and we gotta understand that too. Like that was one of my main things. Even when, you know, and a lot of me and my girl beefing was
Yeah.
obviously the hormones. You know what I'm saying? This was my first experience, so I didn't know what the fuck to do. So it was fuck me. It was like, bitch, fuck you too. But,
For real, but that's
I did not, you know, I didn't know. I was.
We don't know. We have to grow into certain things.
Yeah, I'm a match your energy kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
you know, when we younger, that's what we all about.
Yeah. But that's why I always leave with respect, because I know when it get nasty, when shit gets sticky, I'm gonna be stickier. So I'm just like, I always start being respectful, because if it ever get to the point of we got to be disrespectful, I'm going. Ham. You go low, I'm going to hell.
Right.
I'm past that. So
right.
It took some growing, some maturing from me. But I ain't gonna lie, when I had my son, it changed my mindset. Like, I know a lot of people, when they had their kids, they be like, man, when I seen him come out, my whole life just changed. And it wasn't that for me. For me, I was still confused. I instantly started thinking of like, all right, I gotta do this. I started thinking about bills and shit I gotta move around and how much more I gotta work. I was thinking responsibly, like, it wasn't like, oh, this child changed my life and it just made me want to be a better man. That shit just happened gradually over time for me. You know what I'm saying? The more he grew, the more we connected and bonded, the more I loved him, the more I was willing to sacrifice and bite my tongue in situations where I would usually, you know what I mean, shoot off at the mouth. Like, they change your mentality and your mind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And you fell in love with your son. And
absolutely.
Somebody told me this, and I thought it was so weird. And then I noticed as I watch people, because I observe people a lot.
Yeah.
Is that what you said is true? She said, yeah, see, the problem is we just laying down, having sex with men, not realizing that they can impregnate you and walk the fuck off. Yeah. Because for men, they have to fall in love with their child. And I was like, what the
absolutely.
What? I'm like, what?
And it has a lot to do with the mom. I swear to God, it has a lot to do with the mom. Like, a lot of guys are, and I'm not making or excuses for no absentee ass niggas. No. I'm just saying that as a disclaimer, because a lot of niggas gonna watch this and be like, yeah, bro, you see, yeah, I hate that bitch.
We're not saying
I'm not excusing, because I still feel like you a bitch ass nigga,
right?
Because that's your kid. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you was a child that grew up without a father. Yeah. Like, how could you ever take that stance?
And you knew what it was when you
was fucking a bitch. Right. You know what I'm saying? You should have been rubber digging it like me. but you know what I'm saying? But I do understand how the hatred of two parents can interfere with the love and relationship of what you have with your child. Especially like when a parent weaponizes the child. Mm-hmm. If we me and you beefing, you can't see your kid. Yeah. Or if you ain't paying you ain't got the child support, you ain't coming with no money, you can't see. You know what I'm saying? Kid. So I can definitely see how a person can be like, man, fuck all that. It's not necessarily fuck the kid. It's just that I know I gotta deal with this bitch to deal with my son or daughter. Right. So it's just like, fuck that. And it's not worth my my
ain't
peace.
Built the bond with your child.
You can't. Yeah. It's impossible.
So it's easier for you know what I'm saying? And that's the effed up part about it. So absolutely. That's why I was getting ready to tell Mark this. I really feel like as women, men are not off the hook. Please don't. Men aren't off the hook. But understand that a man is going to utilize you for what he feel he's going to use you for. And this is not a diss to the men. This is just me talking to women. We can't just look at glitter and gold and be like, ooh, let me get with this dude. Think about what type of man he is. Let him show you the type of man he is. Is this man worth you laying down with? You know what I'm saying? We give up the coochie too quick. I'm just gonna put it down there like that. I know a lot of men don't want to hear that, but
I was just finna say, now we appreciate the quick coochie giver.
Y'all don't appreciate the shit. Y'all don't.
You know, you just got to get with.
Y'all just use it. Y'all don't appreciate it.
No, you got to get with a rubber dicker like me. See, that's the reason why. That's how I show my appreciation. I put a condom on. I appreciate you for allowing me to come and come. So I leave and leave the same way I came. So you know, but it's the irresponsibility of this generation.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's not so much because I appreciate women who know what they want. Like, You know, don't waste my time. Like, you just want to fuck. Let's get to the fucking part.
Right.
You know, don't try to kick it with me because you think there's something extra in here for you. You know, if you think it's extra, get right to the ask me about that part. Like, let's get to the. You know, just be honest. Be honest. Put it on the table.
And if you really don't be the type that just want to have your fun, you ain't here for a long time. You're here for a good time.
Yeah.
Be responsible.
Be
just
responsible.
Like when we say, drink responsibly.
Hey.
Sex responsible.
Rubber dick it. Rubber dick.
I like it. Not a rubber ducky, but a rubber dicky.
Rubber dick it. You know. I remember when I
a rubber dicky could be a dildo too. That's not what we're talking about.
You can't get pregnant by no dildo though.
You can't. You
can't get pregnant by rubber dick it.
It's rubber dick it.
Hey, rubber dick it. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt.
Cheers to rubber dick.
We cheers to rubber dicking.
No, I don't want you to cheers to rubber dick.
No, I don't have to rubber dick no more.
Right.
Yeah, my girl had her tubes moved, so I'm a sushi boy now. But
oh no.
Yeah, but I'm just only fucking her though.
Shoot the club.
Yeah, I can shoot. Yeah, I can shoot the club up. Now I turn into a Twinkie.
AR-15.
Yeah, I turn into a Twinkie, but
I can't stand you.
Jelly donut.
We can't have. I'm sorry, y'all know we can't have a serious conversation a whole show. It's gonna go left. And we're going to come right back to it, but it's always going left.
We got to keep some smiles in this motherfucker. That's how you keep motherfucking attention. You get too hard, too hot and heavy in this bitch, nigga, tap out, nigga. I can't watch this. They stress a nigga out like shit. My child support payment 2 weeks late, nigga. I don't want to watch this shit no more.
Hey, Felix, no, but let me tell you something, because I say this about dudes too, and I'm going to say this is a people thing. He said chicks know exactly what kind of dude he is. When she started effing with him.
That's Dave too.
Sometimes this is true, because I've messed with some dudes that showed me, and I was like, I just rolled over those red flags like they were speed bumps. I just sped through them
because y'all was having a good time.
Yeah. But that's where I was gonna go with it, is because individuals, men and women, sometimes we're just delusional at the moment. We like, oh no, she just a little bit crazy. She ain't all the way crazy.
Yeah,
he just a little bit ain't shit. He'll be okay. Just let me love on him a little bit.
We human, you know.
Right? You know what I'm saying? We do that dumb stuff. It's stupid.
Dre had a comment on there too. I don't know why it just disappeared off mine. You gotta scroll up a little bit.
Let me see. The sad part is when you get married the first time, you think, yes, this is my forever, but you know nothing going in. But if you bless the second time around, you have a better understanding on how it works. Yeah, and that's what everything.
I feel like shit. Marriage for me is a one and done. Right. When I decide to, and that's the reason why. So I'll give you an example, right? When my last relationship, I was with her for damn near 10 years. Never had no baby scares. Never had no. I was rubber digging it. Mind you, this is my girl. But I knew that I wasn't ready for that. That transition of life. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not ready for that. So I made sure I took all the proper precautions, because I know when I say yes, or when I get on my knee and propose to somebody, it's gonna be that one. I'm one and done. Like, it ain't gonna be no second time around for me. I'm not doing that.
But you pay attention to a lot of stuff.
I pay attention to shit. I observe. Yeah. That's why I take my time.
I'm at that point in my life, like I really pay attention to stuff, and I know for a fact, as effed up as it sounds, and I've said this before, I promise you, this is my last relationship. I don't feel like another relationship. Yeah. Like, I know what I want, and a lot of men just don't have what I want because I'm a different type of person. I'm weird as hell. Yeah. You know, I'm 2 handfuls, and that's not me bragging. It's just a lot that come with me. Yeah. And you got to understand how to deal with me. Yeah. Because for one, I keep myself busy. I don't need you to be up underneath me 24/7. I do want some quality time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to come with me. If you understand me, and we good. But
that's good. But see, being observative is being patient, and being observative is a gift in itself.
Yes, it is.
I had that gift since I've been alive. I swear to God, since I've been a little kid, people always tell me, you got an old soul, you got an old spirit, like you've been here before. People have been telling me that shit my whole life.
Sprinkle in a little asshole.
That's why I've mastered it, because in my past life, I was a master asshole, so now I'm a super asshole. I got good at this shit. I've been working on this shit for lifetimes. But for real though.
Stupid.
But I said that to say, I understand that it's so much life to live.
Man,
We be in such a hurry as people to get shit done. Like, for instance, I hate when people put biological clocks on shit. Like, I gotta be married by the time I'm 30. By the time I'm 40, I gotta have this done. By the time I'm 50, if I'm not this by 50, I'm not fucking with. Like, it's like, bro, you got so much life to live. You don't know when you're gonna die.
you don't know.
You know, 50 might not even be the midpoint for you. You could live to you 130. You might be mad now that you got married so early at
My
50.
grandmother is 95 years
95 fucking years old. So you never know. You know, that's why I've mastered the art of taking my time, and I won't allow anybody to rush me into
Man,
any
you don't
decisions.
have to rush.
Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck how old I get. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna make
old. Yeah, because the
logical
older
decisions.
you get, the slower you're going to get anyway.
Yeah, not
So-
me. I feel like I'm getting better. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting better. Like,
Come
why?
on.
You know what I
Come
mean?
on. Come on.
I'm aging
Sure,
gracefully.
Earl.
I'm getting sharper, getting stronger. I gotta do shit I couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can make better decisions because I'm not gun ho. Like, I'm not quick. I'm not.
I gotta
quick
have
to,
it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
have
not
it,
quick
gotta
at the
have
trigger now. Now I can be like, you know how some niggas, you know, somebody bang on your door, some niggas just gon' boom, boom, boom. Some niggas go pop, 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 and then some
And
niggas
then-
go, hey, who is it? What's going on? Who you looking for? It's different. Like, it depends on the point of life you at. And I'm at that point in life where I'm like, who you looking for? But I'm the whole time ready to pop your ass. But
it. Right. I was about to say, who you looking for?
yeah, I'm here with it. I'm pointing down. I'm here with it. Who you looking for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas ain't gonna ask. They gonna just shoot through the door.
And then
But
ask questions later.
I'm telling you, so you gotta get great at being patient, being understanding, and just part of
Women
maturing.
run that bio clock. You want to know why? Let me tell you something. Because as a man, you saying this is ironic because growing up, majority of my life, I hear men telling women, "Oh, you getting old, you doing this, you doing that." So the society that's ran by men has told women for many years that they have to do something at a certain age. So that's why that exists. So get off the women with that.
I feel like a lot of the men that came before us though was dumb.
They were. My
That's why
father
they
told
was
me
paying
that.
all the bills.
Right. Well, no.
They're stupid. These niggas I could sit and evaluate a nigga life and be like, you was dumb as a sack of bricks. Like, I didn't feel like they were the smartest.
I don't think it's dumb. I really think.
And I just said that jokingly.
No,
but that's dumb too.
But the reason why I say that is because the only reason why it would be dumb is if you, the dude that don't make a lot of money, you ain't out there really working, but you steadily create.
But you got to look at it like you got to look at it as a man who's in a position of doing that. Where's the benefit in it for you? But like I had a conversation with my dude the other day, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. But I said, man, as a man, what is the benefit of a relationship for you? Like, let's say you have a relationship with a girl, y'all have no kids, and y'all just kicking it. As a man, I'm like, bro, what's the benefit in that for you?
There got to be some stability in that. It has to be.
But like, what is it though?
What is it as a man?
Because I couldn't think of shit.
Well, you're in a relationship.
I know,
you're
but
always in a relationship, so it gotta be some benefits. Other than that, you're crazy as fuck.
It's
like you keep doing it, so it gotta be some benefits to you.
Well, for me, for the women I've dealt with, it was peace of mind in a way, like security. Like, it was
that stability.
Not so much stability.
That's the word.
I don't want to say convenience because it sounds terrible, but it's comforting. It was very comfortable in a way.
And
but it wasn't like. But I'm saying when I say it like that, I'm like, it was nothing that was like. I'm gonna stay away from that too because it sounds bad. The truth sounds bad.
Just say it because as a woman, I feel like
you'd be like, all right. So as a man, you'd be like, what is it adding to me? Like,
right.
What are they doing for me that I can't do for myself?
Because as a woman, that now that women are able to work and tend to their own, I really don't need a man for anything.
Yeah.
If you're a man of value.
Yeah.
And when I say man of value, not because of society say you're of value to me. Yeah. I don't give a damn what you are to her.
Yeah.
But if you're of value to me and you add some type of stability, and the stability don't have to be financial.
I was just finna say that as a man, the last thing that you should be providing when it comes to stability is finances. If you're leading with finances, then you don't have much to offer as a man. Like you don't have a lot of character.
And then
all you can offer is I pay the bills.
And then
I drop dick.
Guess what? And that's the type of, you know how when you go fishing, I'm not a fisher, but I know this.
Yeah.
When you go fishing, the type of bait that you use.
Attract the type of
fish that you want. Mm-hmm. So when you lead with money, you can't be upset because you done caught a few gold dippers.
When you
and then you walk around talking about stuff. Right, and then you ran the court. Then you walk around talking about women ain't shit. All they want is money. No, the women you mess with, all they want is your money because that's what you offered. And I've met men like that.
That's a beautiful point you just fucking made, because I'm not gonna lie, I've never dealt with a single fuck bitch in my life. Not a single one. I swear to God, I be listening to niggas' stories and the shit they be going through a bit. I never dealt with the shit ever before.
I was the same way until this last baby mama and shit.
But it's because she saw a bag in you. She was like, damn, he got his own podcast station. That nigga got chains and jewelry. He got the guns and shit. She was like, he got it. He got the bag. I'm finna fuck that nigga. She seen it in you. It wasn't even what she was portraying, but it was for me. The reason why I avoided it is because I feel like I am, and it's gonna sound the opposite of what I'm finna say by me saying it, but I feel like I'm the most humble nigga on the planet. No, I swear to God.
Because you always brag on yourself.
No, I don't.
You big yourself up.
Like how?
Just now.
That's why I said it's gonna sound crazy. But when I tell you, like, I'm not materialistic. I'm easygoing. I'm very simple. I'm not flashy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really be super flashy. I could do the fucking most. And I did it at one point in my life, and I didn't like it. I was like, this not me. Right. I had fucking $10,000 in buffs. I had diamonds in my shit, and I was walking around. I'm like, bro, this not me.
Not even you.
It's not me.
Like, and that's not me either. I'm weird because I can go. You can give me a $10 to $20 outfit. Some $5 earrings,
and you will make that shit look like a $500 fit.
I make the outfit. The
outfit
don't make me.
You make
it pop. What I'm saying? I could put on a $500 outfit, and that mother might be ugly as hell. I see rich folks with the ugliest stuff on.
Yeah,
I eat Kanye.
Yeah, niggas be out here wearing dresses and shit.
Like, what the hell?
Kanye had a ski mask on. How you seeing that motherfucker?
It's ugly.
It's like a sock.
And how much that stuff costs? I take my $20 outfit any day.
That's crazy, man. I don't want to be one of them motherfuckers, but but I think that I don't attract those kind of women. Like, if a chick did with me, it's because she just really enjoyed me as a person. Because other than that, I'm not offering anything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not offering anything else. I learned that from my mama though. You know, my mama was a pimp.
Yeah. And you know what?
my mama gave. You know
what? Most of the best pimps I've known growing up were women.
Women. They know the game.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna argue with you about this on some women told younger. I grew up as a woman. I'm telling you, men said that shit. I knew women who was older having babies and doing this and the third. Women, they never told me nothing like that. It was men. It was people with dicks. So thank you for correcting me.
He said to her to get. Hey, D say, get off my confidence. Hey, but you know that's what it is though. But to bring it back to the point, man, I think that my advice from the situation is choose wisely, man. You know, there's a lot of pussy. You know, I'm speaking to fellas right now. There's a lot of pussies in the world. You know, there's a lot of pussies in the world. And I had a conversation with my brother the other day. He was like, man, I swear to God, the hoest niggas get the greatest baby mamas. And the good niggas get the hoe ass bitches.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny about that. Because as a female, I've witnessed this and I've been what you call it? I ain't gonna say a victim, but I've got tricked because she
got bamboozled.
No, but just
bamboozled, bewildered. You've been led astray.
Look, just like he was saying about his BO. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I usually be on point, but this one, but the whole ass niggas know, they know, and they'll wait. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna ride you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna, sweat you or nothing. They'll wait. And they wait. And they wait. And they wait patiently.
Yeah, whole ass niggas do take advantage of good women because when good women open themselves early, they offer their hearts up to you. They think that you're a great guy. But like you said, they get caught up into the glitz and glamour of shit. Like, they do that kind of shit. And I've never been attracted to the kind of women that everybody like anyway. I don't like them hoes. Nah. If they ever wanted to come through and like give me some head or something, like I'd probably accept it. But as far as me making that my girl,
yeah,
I like the low key girls. Like
I do too. I like not the low key girls. I like the low key guys too.
I'm this petty. If a bitch got more than 100 likes on a picture, I won't even like it. I don't even like it because I don't like you.
Already. Get enough attention already.
Yeah, you look good, bitch, but I don't like you because everybody else do. Like, I like a low-key pretty girl.
Right.
I like a little nerd. Like, give me a low-key, I ain't never on the internet type, I don't like that shit, man.
Derek said she got I did. The Plymouth Rock. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me.
She got hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Nigga came through like, hey, girl, I love you, girl. And he was like this. She called himself, I'm pregnant. He said, that ain't my baby. Shit, you better congratulations. That's the worst thing a nigga can say to you. Nigga.
You know what movie I think about?
Congratulations, who the daddy?
You talk about niggas just going out their way to bamboozle a chick. Something about Mary. You had
see that
you
shit.
ain't see it.
Hell no.
Watch it so you can laugh.
I didn't start appreciating white people comedy until I got older.
You didn't just say that.
I ain't see what's the shit? Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, that's funny as all get out.
Like a lot of the fucking Jim Carrey movies.
First off, Jim Carrey, even though he's white, he just grew up with grew up with the black people in the comedy. So you gotta show him some love for one. But I love Jim Carrey because even though you know how you have not even just white people, but you have people in general that kind of be around a different culture and they just go out their way to try to adapt to that culture. Mm-hmm. Jim Carrey has always been Jim freaking Carrey. And I love that about him. I appreciate and respect him for that. And he funny as hell.
Facts.
I don't know why we keep talking about comedians.
I don't know either.
We talk about comedians the whole show. But guess what? I think it's about that time. Meet the Parents is good too. She is.
I seen her for that.
She let a real pimp get one off on her. Yeah, I mean, we all been led astray a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Olivia.
Bitch, you ain't getting me. You ain't gonna turn me down while I'm on the road. I don't understand for the song right now. What you want right now? You remember that song? What up right now? I ain't getting me. I ain't going.
You ain't going?
I'm not going. I'm not interested. I've never been that pressed for pussy. That's probably why.
That's good.
That's probably why. Pussy don't impress me.
Yeah. I'm not impressed. And
you had one, you had them all.
And you know what? You know what's crazy?
This pussy.
That's where I'm at with men. Like, I just be looking like, I could care less.
Yeah.
And,
now that's different a little bit, maybe because they different shapes and sizes. Pussies, you have one, you had them all. Some cream, some squirt. It's a pussy.
That sounds like a promo.
Some cream, some squirt.
Coochie commercial.
It's a pussy.
Yeah.
It's a pussy.
I can't. That just
it's not a complex organism. It's like fucking a wet wallet.
What the hell? Why? Cause why?
It's a pocket like a.
Thanks for coming out, God bless you. Good night.
Good night.
Motherfuckers. Y'all niggas crazy as hell.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.